Well, today is a very red day in the crypto markets. Pretty much everything is red except for stablecoins. Thankfully, Athena Finance's USDE hasn't depegged or anything like that. But since I am a humble airdrop farmer, this is me, unbothered, moisturized, happy, in my lane, focused, and flourishing. And that is because when I'm farming airdrops, if I'm using leverage, I'm only borrowing correlated assets, so I'm depositing LRTs and withdrawing ETH or something else that's correlated. If I'm trading on perp dexes to try to farm airdrops on platforms like LogX on Ethereum or on Solana, right now I'm doing Zeta markets, I'm just opening and closing trades immediately because I don't have the stomach for this kind of stuff, and when using leverage, you can get absolutely wrecked on days like today. Anyways, let's jump into airdrop updates from today. So for Tensor farmers, if you are a Tensor whale and you were on one of the top 2,900 wallets to farm this airdrop, you're getting an additional allocation today, 2.3% additional supply being allocated to those top almost 3,000 wallets. Next up, the Solend protocol is following through on their airdrop campaign, trying to pull users out of MarginFi after the drama of the last 24 to 48 hours. And so they confirmed that season 2 of their airdrop campaign is live, and if you deposit and borrow from the platform, you can earn a portion of 7 figures of Solend tokens plus additional partner rewards. The deposits have to be collateral enabled. You don't have to actually necessarily borrow against it, but you have to at least enable collateral, and this is going to be going for 3 months. And they're actually following through on their promise to increase rewards, so the more funds migrate from MarginFi to Solend, I guess they're going to be tracking that specifically, the reward pool is going to get bigger. And also, if you deposit to Solend within the next 5 days, you will get a 2x multiplier on those bonuses. So I'll leave links to this stuff down below so you can check it out. There's a blog post as well. In terms of the actual Solend token, this one has been around for quite a while, and it has not done so well over the past few months. It ran up at the end of last year, but since has been kind of trending down. However, the market cap of Solend is only 48 million, less than $50 million as of the time of this recording. And if they can actually successfully capture a decent percentage of MarginFi's market share, it's possible that the value of the total protocol could increase and the airdrop could be decent. All right, next up, this tweet is from the founder of Polygon, and apparently the Avail token might be airdropped to Polygon stakers or Matic stakers. So there was a leaked list of airdrop criteria, and in this leaked document, it says that Polygon proof of stake stakers are going to be incentivized, but also it says that users of Ethereum rollups like Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon ZK EVM, Starknet, and ZK Sync are also going to be getting this airdrop. So that is cool. Now, since this is a leak and it hasn't actually been officially confirmed, we have to wait for more information. All right, next up, if you are farming the Jumper airdrop, which is one of my favorite cross-chain dexes for bridging between different networks, but also just for doing random swaps, I found this tweet here from OX Winter, and it's actually a little guide on how you can max qualify for Jumper experience points. So they've got 4 badges that you can get every month, and at the end of the month, you get your badge based on the amount of transactions and the volume that you did from the previous month. So those badges are Chainer, Bridger, Transactor, and Swapper. And the way that you can max qualify for Jumper XP is by using up to 10 chains, and then you can get 30 XP for the Chainer badge. In terms of the bridge volume, between $100 and $1,000, you're getting 10 experience points, and then you get more for that all the way up to in excess of $100,000 in bridge volume. Then in terms of the number of transactions that you need to do, 1 to 5 transactions is 10 points, and if you want to get the max 50 points, you have to do 50 plus transactions over the course of a month. However, this is a pro tip right here. It's not that hard if you route also your swaps on the same chain through Jumper. So let's say you're on Arbitrum and you want to swap from USD to Ethereum. You can do that swap on Jumper. And if you do all your transactions through Jumper like that, it's definitely easy to get over 50 in a month. And then finally for Swapper, also kind of related to what I was just saying, but they have additional points for the volume that you swap, not just the volume that you bridge. So this is the breakdown of what you need to do each month in order to get these different experience points boosts. And I'll leave this down below as well. Shout out to OX Winter for producing this. All right, next up, I'm gonna talk about this, but I'm not even sure that I wanted to because I'm probably going to be diluting myself and all of the people that are in my Discord by talking about this. However, the Puff token airdrop is going to continue to be massive. Okay, this is on the Mantle L2, an Ethereum rollup, and they are dropping $10 million next week to people that stake Puff tokens or METH, Mantle ETH tokens. And what they've done to incentivize people to continue to participate in this, even if you haven't started yet, is that they've added a 2x boost on stakers from today. Technically, this was posted last night. So there's still a chance to get a decent amount of points for this airdrop. And the way that it works is you go to this alchemy table here. If you want to stake the Puff token, you do that and you can earn an airdrop of METH. So the more Puff that you stake, the more METH you're going to be airdropped when this comes through next week. And then if you want to click here on the vial section, this is where you can stake METH, and then next week you will be airdropped Puff tokens based on the amount of METH that you stake. So I've been following along with this Puff airdrop journey. It's super fun. You mint these little soulbound NFTs, and then also you get airdrops at every step along the way. Currently, this is only round 2 of 6 of their airdrop campaign. So there's definitely still time, especially since they just added that 2x bonus in there for people that come in today. Oh, also, it's 2x rewards starting from today. So it's actually everybody, even if you had already staked, you're getting 2x the rewards in the final days. All right, next up, if you qualified for the Foxy airdrop, which is that new meme coin on Linea, you can now claim your tokens. The claim page is right here, so you can go connect your wallet, claim your distribution. The price of this thing has absolutely mooned since it was launched, and it's tradable on a bunch of centralized exchanges and also decentralized exchanges on the Linea L2. Next up, speaking of trading meme coins, the Have a Coin on the Osmo network is now actually liquid and tradable through osmosis swaps, although it's basically worth a couple of dollars per allocation at best. Another meme coin was just airdropped today for people that are active on the Mode L2. So the top 5,000 wallets on Mode by TVL were airdropped this Mochad coin. I received 690 million of this, which was currently worth about $20 to $25 at the time of this recording. So if you are active on Mode, you should go check your wallet and see if you got dropped this one. And this token is swappable on a couple of the dexes on the Mode L2 if you want to get out of it immediately. Next up, it looks like there's an airdrop campaign on from the Smallverse team with the small NFTs. You have to go connect your email address, and then they have quests that you can complete. You can climb up the leaderboard by earning inspo tokens, and there's going to be airdrop rewards as a part of this campaign as well. The quests to earn points are social things at this point, like doing stuff on Twitter and Discord, but I do believe they're going to be adding additional stuff later on. So if you want to check out this within the Arbitrum ecosystem, it could be a decent one. Next up, Bearchain announced a $100 million Series B round. So Bearchain now has a huge amount of funding, is valued at hundreds of millions of dollars, and is probably going to be the biggest testnet airdrop so far. Now, the downside to Bearchain is that there's literally millions of wallets that have been trying to farm this. Since it's a testnet, there's basically no barrier to entry. However, the fact that they have so much funding and such a high valuation means that even though potentially it's oversaturated, you could still get a decent amount just by doing some simple testnet tasks. And if you haven't already, I have a full tutorial on how to farm the Bearchain testnet. So I recommend going to check that out if you still want to try and farm this one. Next up, apparently yesterday there was another rug on the Blast L2. So one of the DeFi applications on Blast just arbitrarily changed the LTV ratio. And what that means is the amount that you have to provide in collateral when you take out a loan. And when they did that, they caused the liquidation of millions of dollars because people had lent assets to the platform and borrowed against that collateral to try and farm airdrops. Then the LTV ratio was arbitrarily changed and they just got immediately liquidated. So this has got to be at least the 4th or the 5th rug on the Blast L2 at this point. And you don't really hear about this happening on other L2s to the same extent. And this is one of the main reasons why I have been more or less fading Blast. I've done a couple of small things, but that is it. I honestly don't like the security situation out there. Their airdrop campaign has been a little bit messy, and clearly there's a ton of projects deploying on Blast that are literally outright rugs. And when you combine that with the fact that you can't simply farm every single airdrop opportunity out there, that is why I am fading Blast. Next up, 2 more updates on some testnets. So Parallel Network has confirmed that they are going to be dropping to testnet users. As soon as they launch, they're going to be giving out points based on daily interactions. So if you're looking for a new testnet to farm, this one probably you still have a chance to get in on the ground floor. And then another testnet that you can do is the Mantra chain. They have another task on Galaxy that you can go and complete with a couple of social tasks on Twitter. And then the final thing that I wanted to mention is that NFT Copilot has added rank checkers for Base, and Linea. So if you want to go copy and paste your wallet address in, you can see how you rank compared to the other users of that network. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you found this useful as always, and over the weekend I have a couple of full-length in-depth tutorials coming out, including a 5-for-1 airdrop target and a tutorial on how to farm what I think is the next best airdrop target within the Solana ecosystem. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching and have a great day.